sau có lần hello 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 guys. Hey, con quay kìa, con quay. Good boy scene for the game, guys.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Hello.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank.
Goes for a shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal, Milan! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Marmouche. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely aimed pass. Rafinha. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Here's a chance! They want to be quick to... Oh, what has happened here? Elects to cross. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Marmouche, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs.
วันเล็บมันพอ
And this is Inzaghi. Vitinha.
เอาหมด
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Shot could be on. Messi! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Marquinhos. Rafinha. And it's Messi.
โอ้
Doué. Doué. He's picked his way through.
ติสโกติสโกโซดู
Rafinha. And we hit half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Milan certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Walk.
Great skill, that's nice. Vitinha. Marmouche.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's good vision.
ไอ้ตุ๊บตุ๊บ
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Messi. Thuram has it out. Doué, given the lift of his goal. Doué will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
ติสโก
Looking for options for movement.
นี่ก็
Saliba wins the duel this time. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that has been clubbed away. Not the most accurate pass.
ยาวเขียวด้านชัว
Neymar.
จึงก็จึงคือต่าง
Tchouaméni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's fabulous. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Driving forward. And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Neymar. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Hey.
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press.
Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's found a way through. Hangs in a terrific header. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Marmouche actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan with the corner. They're first. Inzaghi getting this one clear. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Doué. Driving through the middle. Quality. Milan are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Doué taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match.
Look. Khi văn triển lộ mê lên em về. Guys, stream hi a en tlak. Quality ti na tingi 720 a chi wang thaya kan mak em. A voice tickle time day. Tang tut na mereka mak em.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim.
It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Well, the shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, now it's a race for the ball. He'll try. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's played. He's having a shot! And it's come back out to him. And he's straight offside.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good
Guys,
for them
stream
if
hi a
they
en
can
tlak
maintain what we've seen.
tang tut em. No, so his voice. Kima bi mo tingi tang tut em.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, he couldn't quite make it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Decent chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And we have our very first corner. Well, there are plenty who consider Marco van Basten to be the very epitome of excellence, and it's hard to argue with that, Jim, isn't it?
Certainly is. Everything he did was pretty much...
It's Neymar!
Oh.
Well, that
was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's made its way to him. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. So it is still 0-0. And here's Van Basten. He's going for goal!
โอ้มันเป็ดอะโอ้
Magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
มัก quality ก็มากันที่เห็นเช่นตัว
This looks promising. Spread it left. Cannavaro. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Milan are clearly playing a patient game here.
Oh, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be... Can he finish?
Oh,
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
So this to pull level.
That is quite remarkable.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Robson looking to get on the end of this.
Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Vitinha. Marmouche. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Roberto Carlos.
Chouameni. And the first 45 minutes are up.
guys น้ำมันเนี่ยตั้งเวมเราใช้ล็อกต่างส่วนกันสตรีมชะดอนเนี่ย
Inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. And if the next ball works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
That gets things going for the second half.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up.
Big chance!
เอาวันมักแม่วันเป็ด
That's
โอเค
fabulous! About as smooth as it gets.
เล่ไม่อ่ะสุด
A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Van Basten. Marmouche. And it's Neymar. Cute ball now, how can he reach?
Vitinha! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty.
Milan presented with a golden opportunity here.
The ball is on the spot, here we go. And that's one back.
Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He is through here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
En tụ
their
tới khá,
second corner
stream
of the
hi
game.
tăng là đâu suy tụ.
Climbs up big. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Cannavaro certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there. But he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Các con phải muốn
Time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 14, Desiree Doué. Number 11.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Coming on the field.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Griezmann. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that was very necessary. Messi. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. This time, surely!
Oh,
Brilliant from Kvaratskhelia! A finish right from the top draw! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist.
Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rijkaard gets a foot in here.